Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills and lush green fields, there lived two brothers named Amir and Samir. Though they were born just a few years apart, their personalities were as different as night and day. Amir was calm and gentle, with a quiet smile and a patient heart. Samir, on the other hand, was energetic and ambitious, always searching for new adventures and eager to achieve more in life. The brothers grew up in a small, humble house that their parents had built many years ago. Their childhood was filled with laughter and simple joys, playing by the river, climbing trees, and helping their parents in the garden. As they grew older, however, their paths began to diverge. Amir found happiness in the serenity of village life, tending to the land and caring for their aging parents. Samir, driven by dreams of success and wealth, longed to explore the world beyond the village. One bright morning, as golden sunlight streamed through the window, Samir announced his decision to leave home. He wanted to travel to the city, seek his fortune, and build a life full of excitement and achievement. Amir, though sad to see his brother go, supported his decision with a warm embrace and gentle words. Their parents, too, wished Samir well, reminding him to stay true to his values and never forget his roots. Samir's journey to the city was filled with wonder and challenges. The city was vast and bustling, filled with towering buildings, crowded streets, and endless opportunities. Samir worked hard, taking on different jobs, learning new skills, and meeting people from all walks of life. He quickly adapted to the fast-paced environment and soon found success in business. With each achievement, he felt a sense of pride and satisfaction. But as months turned into years, Samir noticed something strange. Despite his accomplishments and the comforts he had earned, an emptiness lingered within him. The joy he felt from each success was fleeting, quickly replaced by a desire for more. He found himself caught in a never-ending race, always chasing the next goal, the next promotion, or the next big deal. Meanwhile, back in the village, Amir's life was simple but fulfilling. He rose with the sun, worked in the fields, and spent his evenings sharing stories with friends and family. When he wasn't working, Amir would take long walks through the meadows, listening to the songs of birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. He cherished the beauty of each moment, grateful for the small pleasures that life offered. Amir's days were not without challenges. There were seasons of drought, times when crops failed, and moments of worry about the future. Yet through it all, Amir remained calm and resilient. He leaned on the support of his community, helped his neighbors in times of need, and accepted both joy and sorrow as part of life's journey. His heart was light, and his laughter was genuine. One day, after many years away, Samir decided to visit his family in the village. As he walked along the familiar paths, memories of his childhood flooded back. The air was fresh, the fields were green, and the river glistened in the sunlight. When he arrived home, Amir greeted him with open arms and a joyful smile. The brothers spent the evening catching up, sharing stories of their lives. Samir spoke of his achievements, the challenges he had faced, and the wealth he had accumulated. Amir listened with interest, happy for his brother's success. Then, curious, Samir asked Amir about his life in the village. Amir's eyes sparkled as he spoke of the simple pleasures he enjoyed, the beauty of nature, the warmth of friendship, the satisfaction of honest work, and the love of family. He described how the village came together during difficult times, how neighbors helped each other without expecting anything in return, and how every day offered something to be thankful for. As the night grew quiet, Samir found himself deep in thought. He realized that despite all he had achieved, he had overlooked the happiness found in ordinary moments. He saw the peace in Amir's eyes, the contentment in his voice, and the joy that radiated from his heart. For the first time, Samir wondered if true happiness was not in constant striving, but in appreciating what he already had. The next morning, Samir asked Amir to join him for a walk along the riverbank, just as they had done as children. As they strolled together, Samir poured out his feelings, the emptiness he felt, the pressure to keep achieving, and the longing for something more meaningful. Amir listened quietly, then placed a comforting hand on his brother's shoulder. "Samir," Amir said gently, "happiness is not about having everything you want, but about finding joy in what you have. Life is full of ups and downs, successes and failures. The secret is to cherish each moment, to be grateful for the simple things, and to share your blessings with others. Samir was moved by his brother's words. He realized that true happiness was not a destination to reach, but a way of living each day. It was in the laughter shared with loved ones, the kindness extended to friends and strangers, and the peace that comes from a grateful heart. In the days that followed, Samir spent more time in the village, reconnecting with his roots and rediscovering the joy of simple living. He helped Amir in the fields, shared meals with his family, and joined the villagers in their celebrations and traditions. The emptiness he once felt slowly faded, replaced by a deep sense of belonging and contentment. Eventually, Samir returned to the city, but his heart had changed. He continued to work hard and pursue his dreams, but he no longer measured his happiness by wealth or achievements. Instead, he remembered Amir's wisdom, finding joy in each moment, being thankful for what he had, and sharing his blessings with others. The story of the two brothers teaches us that the secret to a happy life is not found in riches or success, but in gratitude, kindness, and the appreciation of life's simple pleasures. No matter where we are or what we achieve, happiness begins with a grateful heart and the willingness to find beauty in everyday moments. And so, the brothers remained close, their lives forever enriched by the lessons they had learned from each other. In the end, they discovered that happiness is not something to search for far away, but something we can create every day, right where we are.